I think that we have the potential to beat anybody in playoffs. I know everybody says that, but I really do think that we're one of the only teams with a shot to actually qualify for the next LAN qualifiers.
We just want to close it out strong this year because a couple of us, it's our last year. So we want to make sure we're doing our best to be our best, and come playoff time, hopefully we're ready to make it as far as we can, if not win the whole thing.
The CCL Playoffs is a region-by-region tournament where the top 24 teams in each of the regions competes against each other for a chance at a LAN qualifier or a LAN spot.
Yeah, I mean, we got a great warm-up match for CSUN coming up in like 30 minutes. That's a team that, you know, people rate pretty highly, so looking forward to playing them. I'll get us one for Keanu, and then hopefully by then we'll be shooting good for our match against Mexico State. We got the FaZe Ghost drinks. We got these at 7-Eleven right next to my apartment. It's funny because we just had the FaZe guys come here and talk to us about these. Take a sip. That's good. That's good. Shout out Zuma.
So today we got our College COD playoffs. Day one. We have the first 6-7 rounds today, so it's going to be a long day, hopefully.
You know, feeling good. You know, us four right here, we're a West Coast team. We got it the hardest out of anyone today. 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Other teams are waking up at noon, but you know, we're still in here, we're locked in.
That's cool, it's like Halloween.
But how do I change the,
It's locked.
like the solid, but like keep it like a, whatever, I can just rock this.
Mine's kind of long, yeah.
What I eat for breakfast this morning? I had pure nothing. I woke up 8 o'clock, hopped in the shower, ran here, and now we're about to play Keanu.
Refrag Huskies on the point. 1 second remaining and 2:49 as that next point spawns. The Huskies are not able to clean up. They will have to re-hit on this last site. I'm just checking to see if there are any streaks available, and it looks like Kerr is still holding onto that airstrike. Might be able to find an opportunity to use it as he finds one. And there he is. He's going to go and commit that. Huskies now moving closer to the site. Trying to find these kills. Oregon holding 223. This is getting scary close, Brody. Huskies 1 point away from map victory. Oregon unable to leave the site. The second they step off site, the Huskies will win, and that's the Huskies getting the touch. Keanu finds the victory on the hard point.
So Keanu, we played them in the regular season, and we beat them 3-0, I think. So, you know, we kind of have played them before. We knew what to expect, and I think we were expecting to beat them. They're not a bad team at all. They made playoffs. They were there for a reason, but just for our expectations, we thought that we should beat them and then get ready for the second round.
Great Witness tries to find two, but his team's getting trickled out, and now 10 points only remaining for Oregon to claim. Kerr's going to push the site from the backside. He knows that there are members there, but he has to clear by himself. Zip takes him down, and I think that's going to do it for Oregon as Oregon finds all the kills they need. Hardpoint going the way of the Oregon Ducks, and the Huskies will go down in this first match of the CCL LAN qualifier. A very strong showing from them, but Oregon just a little bit stronger.
We should win. Let's go.
Let's go. New Mexico State, we came in pretty confident because we just only scrimmed them once and we split maps with them in the past, so we were like, okay, I mean, we have the talent to beat these guys. We just got to play better than them today. And we came out and we just didn't really play that great. I mean, they were playing very good, honestly, I would say. Like, I think they step it up a notch for playoffs compared to scrims, so they were playing really good COD.
Yeah, so New Mexico State, we scrimmed them in the year before. We knew, I think they were the 3rd seed, maybe even 2nd seed, you know, in the whole bracket. So we knew how good they were. And for us, though, we were going into it expecting that we could beat them. We never go into a match thinking we're gonna lose, but they were on fire.
Yeah, we're on top grill this time. Let's go, Scott. They have two lives. They have two lives. Go home.
UNM, fun match, always is. I heard we got a streak against them of knocking them out of the playoffs. It was the first time hearing that, but it's pretty feel for those guys, I guess.
Man, I've been making money. It's like so much it ain't funny. Yeah, how you just gonna tell me it ain't nothing, bitch? I'm bust. Diamonds on me won't fly, and I swear they don't.
Let's go.
Yeah, Long Beach. So Long Beach is actually, they qualified for D1, so they were a D1 team. So they were considered top 12 in the West, so we knew it wouldn't be easy.
And we kind of just handled business, and I feel like we kind of smoked them in that series. And that match was for top 48, and by doing that, we were top 12 in the West. So it kind of proved that we were a D1 team the whole year because we placed top 12 in the West. So we kind of earned that spot that we felt we kind of deserved the whole time. So that was pretty cool for us. But besides that, nothing stand out about the match. I think everyone just kind of took care of business and fried.
IBC is a team that we played a lot in CXP.
I spun out. I can't get there. Damn.
I think part of the reason that we lost that match is we were just exhausted. Like, I mean, they probably were too because they'd been playing for just as long as we were. But I mean, it's just a long day of COD being there for us. We're there at 8 a.m. and then all the way until 5 or 6 when we played that match. I mean, it's a long day of COD being there for over 10 hours. And so that was definitely kicking in.
It's tough because usually we would go map 5 with those guys, but we should be 3-0ing them. We shouldn't have lost those guys. But it is what it is.
Just shouts out to the IBC guys. I feel like they're a underappreciated team. They've got good players over there. And yeah, it's been a blast playing them this year. They've been good competition.
For our placing, I think as a team, we could have placed a little higher just for our expectations. But overall, we did really well. We made a run in losers. We beat a D1 team 3-0, in Long Beach. And yeah, we did well. It was a little disappointing just because, we thought we could do well enough, continue on into the next weekend. But overall, we faced a hard team in the end in IBC who we couldn't get over them.
With our playoff run, I wouldn't say that I'm disappointed or satisfied. I mean, we placed top 48 all of my 3 years in college COD, so it's really just the same old, I guess. I mean, I was hoping for better, but I mean, at least it wasn't worse, because every year in the college COD, the competition has been getting better year after year. So being able to place consistently at the same level, I think shows improvement. Being done with COD feels pretty nice. I mean, I obviously am sad, and it's a huge chapter of my life that I'm not gonna be able to really be a part of again, but it's gonna be so much nicer to have a lot more just time in general to do other things that I love and spend more time with Maya and family and stuff like that. I'm really excited for being able to put a lot of time into other hobbies that I enjoy that I've kind of had to push aside since I've gotten into COD so heavily. So it's sad, but it's definitely refreshing, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to make the rest of this term really easy for sure.
Yeah, that was my last season of competing at University of Oregon for the CCL. Going forward, I'll probably focusing on my career as a software engineer, looking for jobs. I've just been programming pretty much. Programming, getting outside, working out, getting my life on a different track. It's a new path, so it should be fun. Now that I'm done with the CCL, I'll keep gaming in the back pocket just for fun now. Try maybe out a couple of different games, but other than that, get outside, spend time with family, make new friends, focus on career, and just eyes ahead, looking forward,
Coming here and doing this kind of like took me back, like, dang, man, gonna miss this. I mean, I'm still playing the game a good amount, playing with my friends from other schools and such. Disappointing to know that this is the last year playing with all 3 of my teammates. And, you know, it's truly the end of a chapter of Ducks COD, of my life. With, you know, the departure of my teammates, it has me a bit uncertain about the future of Ducks COD, as we literally have no players now. I think we just have a few academy guys, like just 2 or 3, you know. Taven Dippin, after being on the team for 3 years, you know. So he's been there the whole time that I've been here, and so it's definitely a void in the program. And losing James, also our team manager, who's been here since before any of us have been here. He's been here since MW19. I'm looking into potentially switching schools and playing at another school, but I don't know. I don't want to prioritize CCL over, you know, life. But if I find an opportunity that I think will, you know, where I can take advantage of my talents, you know, you only live once, man. You can't be doing this forever. Might as well enjoy it while you can.
College COD ruined my life. I'm just fine. I'm just kidding. That's terrible. I'd say College COD was really fun. Got me to meet some nice new people, funny people. Well, some of them. Taven's not really funny. I'd say College COD got me to kind of get out of my comfort zone a little more, you know? So, and without it, I would probably just be doing studies and hanging out with my close circle. So, I definitely appreciate the time I've had playing College COD at University of Oregon.
Yeah, College COD has definitely impacted my life in a lot of ways. You know, just meeting people. I have friends, you know, from down the way. Oregon State, I still talk to, you know, a bunch of different schools. We have a Discord we're all in. I've met a lot of cool friends and my teammates in the last 2 years. Still gonna talk to them. So yeah, just the main thing was meeting a lot of people that honestly I didn't think I'd make as many connections as I did. And then also, you know, just getting a chance to play competitive COD. I actually at a really high level because there's a lot of good people in the CCL. There's people that have gone to the league, you know, in CDO. There's people from Northwood, other people that are making it in. So, I mean, Ghosty on Optic, you know, he's really big now. It's just, you know, just a fun experience getting to play against good players and experience what competitive COD is actually like. And yeah, it was an overall fun experience, and I'm really happy that I got to, you know, play in it.
So now moving on through my life and my career, I'm just excited to graduate in a couple months. Don't have a super solid plan for what I want to do yet. Been applying for stuff every day. I'm hoping to get into the esports industry or the sports industry. I'm graduating with a sports business degree, so somewhere in that realm. But College COD has affected my life way more than I thought it would. When I just not randomly, but I just tried out 3 years ago. It's definitely changed my life. I don't want to say it's been some monumental, you know, change in my life, it's done these crazy things, but it's definitely been a huge part of my life for the last 3 years. I mean, I've been putting in probably over 20 hours a week for this for 3 years, and to have that just gone now is crazy. I've definitely made a lot of friends that I would have never even met without College COD, and that's not even at this school, people all over the country. So it's really cool to have this network of people that I know just because of playing video games, and it's really awesome to have that. That's I think the biggest takeaway for me from College COD is just knowing and getting to interact with all these different people from all these other schools that I would have never even heard of without playing College COD. So I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, as someone who didn't even know about College COD coming into university, and discovering our COD team just through Instagram, it was definitely a very welcome surprise, and it helped me really discover who I am, what I want to do with my life, discover passions and how to chase them. And yeah, it's just an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything, you know. I came to Oregon just because it was close, and I didn't really care too much where I went to college. But now I can confidently say that there is no better place for me to go, because there's just nowhere else where I would have had this experience. You know, we're the only like West Coast varsity program, I think. You know, I think we've been the best one the past 3 years, consistently out of any of the West, at least for non-scholarship, right? So definitely a blessing.